Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's having a smoke and coffee. It's cold. And wondering, am I lonely? Do I want to try dating again? I kind of went off the dating sites for a while after my last experience. He was a stage 5 clinger. I shouldn't say a stage 5 clinger. He's a very lovely person. We just were not a good match because he was too dumb for me. I'm sorry, it was. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with having different levels of intellect. It's just the way we are and how we're built and how we learn and et cetera, et cetera. And whatever you consider intelligence. I define it as someone I can actually have conversations with about anything and everything. Doesn't mean that you know everything, because I certainly don't know everything or anywhere near everything. But to be able to have an opinion on something and to articulate it would be really, really wonderful. And someone who can make me laugh with their witty comments and banter. Banter is really important to me. But how important are those things really? Is it worth getting out there? Meeting with Gropey Gropes, Mr. Gropey Gropes, who just think just because you meet them for anything that they can just touch you and put their hands on you and try to kiss you and so like a prude. I'm not a prude, trust. I'm not a prude. I just don't like when some guys assume that they can just touch you. Yeah. Or the ones that are completely clueless and they act like gentlemanly and they don't try anything, and then they walk you to the car or something, and then you go to give them a quick hug goodbye or something, and they go in and try to make out with you. Ew. Hibbiches. I had one guy do that after, we went for lunch. Yeah, it was lunch. At just near here. And he walked me back to my car. I'm like, oh, it was really nice meeting you. And like, there was nothing, no spark, nothing. He's a nice enough person, just there was no chemistry. And he goes in and tries to freaking like stick his tongue down my throat. No. I said no, motherfucker. So I did one of these. Whoa. She turns on a dime. Turn on a pin tack, okay? Pin top. Are you ready? She's ready for me to throw it again. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should start dating again? The weather is getting nicer. It's starting to get nicer. It's gonna rain again starting tomorrow, but that's normal for this time of year here. Vancouver, we're known for rain. But I feel like I need to challenge myself to do more things. And not necessarily alone, but doesn't mean I want a boyfriend. But do I? I don't think I do. I'm too stuck in my ways. I'm too angry all the time. I'm rigid about a lot of things. Do I like the feeling of being taken care of, though? That was really nice, though. The last guy I dated for a bit, he was very sweet and very caring, and I was not used to. Wow. That was nice. It's nice when you have someone who just jumps to do things specifically to make things easier for you. Like, that's someone who actually has empathy and who actually cares. Whether it's for fear of judgment or to be liked, I mean, I think that was just his general personality because it was consistent from day one all the way through. that we decided not to date each other anymore, you know? So some people are just like that. I find like I'm like that. I'm quite generous with people, and if I care about you and I think you're sincere, like I'm quite generous with thought, with actions, with, you know, I've been told. I think I am. Because it's one of the things I really dislike in other people, when they're cheap. Not just with money. Money's one thing. Like, if you have it, you have. If you don't, you don't. But to be cheap is a mindset. It's a mindset of scarcity. It's a mindset of scarcity, and that's not attractive. A person who spends freely, not irresponsibly like me, but responsibly, freely, without connection to material things and money as being the value up here, but a tool to get you to there, like me to France. I really want to go to Germany. Japan, I don't know, some of these too many, there's too many true crime stories about Japanese tourists and Japan. Why did I say like that? Japan. And I don't know if I want to go there anymore. I still want to see their stationery stores. But we have so many stores like that here in Vancouver because we have a huge Asian population here in certain ways. I'm so bad with geography, geology, all the things I did really badly in school. Okay, I did really well in school, but my poorest subjects, sciences, and I ended up in healthcare. Especially, what was I the worst at? Physics was not that bad for me because it was more math to me, and math I did well in because I'm Korean, dude. I'm Korean, of course I'm Korean. I'm good at math. Is it worth getting out there, meeting with gropey gropes, Mr. Gropey gropes, who just think just because you meet them for anything that they can just touch you and put their hands on you and try to kiss you and like, so like, you're a prude. I'm not a prude, trust. I'm not a prude. I just don't like when some guys assume that they can just touch you. I had one guy do that after, we went for lunch. Yeah, it was lunch. At the, just near here. And he walked me back to my car. I'm like, oh, it was really nice meeting you. And like, there was nothing, no spark, nothing. He's a nice enough person, just not, there was no chemistry. And he goes in and tries to freaking like stick his tongue down my throat. No. I said no, motherfucker. So I did one of these. Whoa. Whoa. She turns on a dime.